What's up guys, thanks for joining the channel. In this video, I'm comparing the iPhone 13 with the OnePlus Nord N10 5G. Really excited to compare both of these phones. The iPhone 13, it was coming. We saw it coming. We know it's gonna be good. We know it's gonna be an improved version over the iPhone 12. It always is. But it's very interesting to see that phone going to be compared with the OnePlus Nord N10 5G, which is a phenomenal device. It is probably one of the best devices you could get regardless of the price. This phone it just adds more value. The price just adds more value to the phone, and it's very impressive if you take out the price point of it even. So let's get into it. So the iPhone 13 is $800. The Nord N10 5G full price is around, it's less than $400. It's less than $300. And you can even get it for $50 if you're on prepaid and switch your number over to Metro by T-Mobile. So you got an $800 device comparing it to a $50 device. It's just a really, really great comparison. But besides the price, let's get more into it. And on that note, I'd like for you to subscribe to my channel so you can check out more videos like these on a daily basis. So the iPhone 13 is tied with the Nord N10 5G because they both have 5G. You're both gonna get speedy internet with these, downloading, viewing movies with no buffering. Everything's gonna be super fast if you're in a 5G coverage area. That's the standard now in the world in 2021 is 5G, and even a budget phone at a budget price can get you 5G. No excuse not to have a 5G phone. The overall size of the devices, the iPhone 13 is smaller than the OnePlus Nord, and it's actually weighs less, 6.14 ounces for the iPhone versus the N10 that has 6.7 ounces. Build quality, the iPhone 13 is super premium, glass front, glass back, aluminum frame. Nord N10, glass front, plastic back, plastic frame. So obviously the iPhone 13 is more premium. Now for the SIM card, iPhone 13 and the Nord N10 both have nano SIMs, but the iPhone 13 has the addition of the eSIM, which basically gives you two different phone numbers, two different data plans, and you could actually get a service without actually getting a physical SIM card. And depending which model you get on the Nord N10 5G, it might come with a dual SIM if you get it fully unlocked, but on Metro, where you can find this for prepaid, it's probably not going to have dual SIM capability. So overall advantage is the iPhone 13. The iPhone also has IP68 dust and water resistance, so you can dunk it in water for 6 meters up to 30 minutes. So it's a very nice phone to be around water. Nord N10 doesn't have any of that water or dust repellency. As for the display, 6.1-inch display on the iPhone versus the 6.5-inch Nord N10 5G. So you're getting a bigger overall screen on the Nord N10. Now here's the kicker. The refresh rate. iPhone 13 has a 60 Hz refresh rate. The Nord N10 5G, the cheaper device, has a 90 Hz refresh rate. Now that's very, very surprising. It's very nice to have it. It's basically saying it has a better screen than the iPhone 13 for scrolling. Very smooth. Resolution is also pretty tight. iPhone 13 comes in with 460 ppi versus 406 ppi pixels per inch on the Nord N10 5G. So very similar, but the iPhone edges it out right there. But when you throw in the refresh rate, the overall better screen is the Nord N10 5G. Now for the software, iPhone 13 is running iOS 15. The Nord N10 is running Android 10 with Oxygen OS on top, but it's a stock version of Android. So the iPhone 13 will get several years and fast, speedy updates directly from Apple on day one on a yearly schedule. The Nord N10 5G is unfortunately not gonna get updated beyond Android 10. It might get Android 11, who knows? It doesn't really matter at this point. It's already on an old version of Android, but at least it's stock, so it's gonna feel like a Pixel, it's gonna feel like a Motorola. To me, that's a plus. That's because iPhone 13 and iOS feels pretty stock. It's kind of a tie with the Nord N10 5G. It feels kind of stock as well. Now for the chipset, the iPhone 13 has a super fast, super new A15 Bionic chip. Nord N10 5G has a Snapdragon 690 5G processor, which is right in the middle of the pack. But both of these will handle performance on a day-to-day basis very nicely, but obviously the iPhone 13 will handle any app it throws at it. The Nord N10 5G, you'll see it slow down in performance when it comes to heavy gaming or heavy editing. But other than that, most people won't see the difference in their day-to-day activities, like watching YouTube, scrolling through Twitter, checking their email, Google Maps, doing anything like that, hotspot, Bluetooth, all that good stuff. Both of these phones will handle that perfectly with these chipsets. And you pair it with the Android, the stock version of Android on N10, and you're gonna get speedy performances from both of these phones. Internal storage is also very surprising. Both of these have 128 gigs. The iPhone, the base model, doubled it from last year, went from 64 to 128. The Nord N10 came with only having 128 gigs right off the bat. So it's a tie for the same internal storage, but one's $800, the other one is low as $50. Another thing, the Nord N10 has expandable storage, which the iPhone 13 does not. So storage-wise, the N10 5G wins hands down. As for RAM, you got 4 gigs on the iPhone 13, which is way more than enough for iPhone. Nord N10 5G has 6 gigs of RAM, which is more than enough for 99% of users out there. So you're safe on the RAM on both of these phones. Now for the camera setup, iPhone 13, 2 cameras on the back, a 12 megapixel main shooter, 12 megapixel ultra wide. Nord N10 5G, 4 cameras, 64 megapixel main shooter, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel depth, 2 megapixel macro. And they both shoot in 4K. Look, hands down, both of these phones are going to have great cameras, but the iPhone 13 is the overall hands down winner. Great pictures in the daytime, great videos in the daytime, and also at night. The Nord N10 5G, I say it's going to give you the best possible shot in the daytime. For everyday users, you'll be just totally satisfied with it, but it will definitely suffer in low light situations, and you'll notice that very quickly. So you average out all those cameras, and you get darker shots. It's not going to be a good experience, but if you got a lot of light, it'll be super nice. iPhone 13 just blows it out of the water. You'll always take a great shot with the iPhone 13, best in class. Selfie camera, iPhone 13, 12 megapixel shooter, 60 megapixels on the N10 5G, 4K on the iPhone, 1080p on the Nord N10. You won't really notice a difference. Selfie camera, pictures and video will be nice on both of these phones. You got stereo speakers on the iPhone 13, you got dual speakers on the Nord N10. You have a headphone jack on the Nord N10 5G, so that's a plus for a lot of people. Bluetooth 5.0 on the iPhone 13, Bluetooth 5.1 on the Nord N10. Both of these phones will connect to your, use that Bluetooth to connect to your wireless speakers, your smartwatch, and your headphones and stuff like that. Both have NFC, so that's mainly used for payments. iPhone 13 still rocking the Lightning port for charging. Our Nord N10 has a USB Type-C port for charging. Now for unlocking and security, you got Face ID on the iPhone 13. You got the rear-mounted fingerprint reader on the Nord N10 5G. Both of these are reliable ways to unlock your device. Both are going to be very, very fast. Battery. Both of these phones are very impressive in battery. The iPhone 13 has better battery life than the iPhone 12. That's due to just a physically bigger battery, and also iOS 15 is more power efficient. So this phone will last you at least one full day. It's an all-day phone. Nord N10 5G just beats it out with just a huge battery, 4,300 milliamps, which will definitely give you more than one day of battery life easily. So both of these are good on the battery front. Now both of these also have fast charging. The iPhone 13 has 20 watt fast charging, but wait, the Nord N10 has 30 watt fast charging. So that's very impressive right there. iPhone 13 does have magnetic wireless charging as well, and Nord N10 does not. But to have faster charging than the iPhone is awesome. And if you get the phone brand new, you're gonna have that charger in the box as well, unlike the iPhone 13. So besides the price, I mean, you got $800 for the iPhone 13. You're paying as low as $50 for the Nord N10 5G. Besides the price, both of these phones are neck and neck. They're both quality devices. The other big difference between these devices is going to be the camera. The straight up winner is the iPhone 13. If you're gonna suffer eventually with the Nord N10 camera, eventually down the line, but everything else about these devices are pretty much nice and speedy. Storage is even better on the Nord N10 5G. It offers a lot of value, But if you prefer a lot of updates very quickly, very new, very fast, the iPhone 13 will win it. And also you get iMessage and FaceTime and the whole AirDrop and iMovie and stuff like that. If you liked video production and stuff like that, the iPhone 13 will actually be pretty good. But other than that, let me know what you guys think. I think both of these are great phones in their respective price points, especially the Nord N10 5G. Everyday experiences with all the popular apps, both of these are killer phones. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you subscribe. It will really help me out. I'm trying to reach those 1,000 subscribers. It really motivates me. I love doing these videos and these comparisons. It's my hobby and it's my passion. So hit me up on Twitter, on Instagram, on Telegram. It's Max Digital. I'm your boy. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.